Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Brian here, and today I have packages to go over from FYE.com, the thrift store that I went to this morning before I went to work, one title from AV Geeks, and two titles that I picked up off of Decluttr.com. I'm going to start with the thrift store from this morning. So I went to two thrift stores this morning. My local one, which didn't have anything new, so I was in and out within like 5 minutes. And then I went to the one closer toward my work, and I found 2 CDs, 1 CD box set, and 5 DVDs. So let's do the CDs first to get those out of the way. So these 2 CDs are still brand new, factory sealed. The first one here is, I'm not familiar with it. I got it because it looked interesting and the song titles look pretty cool. It's from 2011. The band is called Dead Feather Moon. The album is called Dark Sun. Sorry for the glare, but it looked pretty cool. Excuse me. There's like 11 songs on here. Again, I don't know this band at all, but it's still sealed. So there's the track listing there if you can see it. So yeah, I don't know what to expect from this band, but it was $1, so why not? The second title here, again, the cover art really sold me, and once I found out who the producer was, I was definitely sold on it. The band is called Yard Trauma, and the album is called Lose Your Head. See, that's some pretty cool artwork there. This album is from 1991. And it was produced by the guitarist from Bad Religion, Brett Gurewitz. So that also sold me. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13 songs. All songs written by the band. So I'm not familiar with the band, but I'm sure they're definitely within the punk rock sound. But yeah, there's the band on the back there with the track listing. So can't wait to give that a listen. And the final box set that I found, the cover is showing a little bit of wear, but the CDs were in mint condition. And everybody knows the band Journey, so I found Journey, and it's the Time Cubed box set. Contains all their hits plus certain previously unreleased material, but that was unreleased as of 1992, so it's been out for almost 30 years, so yeah. And you got the track listing on the back. And then inside you have this big booklet here with a lot of liner notes and just, going over like every era of the band through their career, at least through the early 90s. Yeah, you get all like the early pictures of them. Liner notes, like who wrote the songs and whatnot, what albums they're on. So yeah, I think you might have some lyrics in here too. Some of them anyway. Maybe not. No lyrics, but that's pretty cool. Alright, anyway, I'll look at that later. And then the 5 titles from the thrift store that I got. The first one here is a Hal Roach Studios film classic from 1949. It is the Outpost in Morocco. I'm trying to watch more of these like early films from like the 20s, 30s, 40s, what have you. I am not familiar with anybody in this film. This is a film noir, so I'm trying to watch more film noirs as well. Let's see, what is this about? There's a lot to read there. You can just read the back if you want to pause it and read it. So it's in a snapper, and it comes with this very old Image Entertainment, I guess, guide to what you could buy. They have Short Circuit in the old snapper case. Just a bunch of different things: special interest, silent films, pop rock, opera, motion pictures, jazz and country, classic TV, foreign, and Broadway. I guess you had to go to their website. This was from 2001, so I'm sure their website is obsolete now. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not. Is Image Entertainment still around? I'm not sure. But I do enjoy their old releases. So, and then you just have the regular like old artwork. Not really artwork on the disc, just plain. And then you have the it just says watch for these other titles. So snapper. Forgot to put the booklet back inside. Alright, next title is a film that I'm familiar with, but I don't remember if I've ever seen it or not. This is from 1956, and it stars Elvis Presley, Richard Egan, and Deborah Paget. It is Love Me Tender. I'm not the biggest Elvis fan, but I do enjoy some of his music. So the disc art, this is him with his guitar. This is just your average Elvis film. This takes place in the year 1865, and three Confederate Reno brothers don't know the war has ended. They manage to steal a Union Army payroll and head for home with the money. While Vance, played by Richard Egan, can think only of the love of his life, Kathy, Deborah Paget. It turns out that the brothers have been reported dead, and Kathy has married their youngest brother, Clint, played by Elvis Presley. Vance accepts this until he learns that Kathy still loves him. To complicate things, the U.S. Army knows of the brothers' theft and is hunting them down. And everybody knows the song Love Me Tender. That's one of his staple songs, so can't wait to check that one out. Third title here is from 1985. It is 2 hours and 8 minutes. This is put out by MGM. And this is called, I believe it's called Flesh and Blood, with Rutger Hauer, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Jack Thompson, Tom Burlinson, Susan Tyrrell, and Ronald Lacey. Betrayed by power, corrupted by love, bound by an honor. This is a basic battle between good and evil, where only the strong survive. This was directed by Paul Verhoeven. He directed Basic Instinct. This is an epic adventure of medieval bravery and bloodlust. So can't wait to check this one out. Special features. You get the extended international version, audio commentary by the director, a featurette, the original theatrical trailer. So can't wait to check that one out. And the disc is pretty much just the cover. There you go. The last two titles here, this release in particular, I already have both of these films separately, so I will plan on selling this in my on my Mercari. So this is a double feature of Swimfan and Joyride, still brand new factory sealed. If you're familiar with both movies, they're both I really enjoy both of these films, so can't recommend either one enough. And the last title here is also brand new factory sealed, which will be up on my Mercari soon enough, probably tomorrow or Sunday. I am not familiar with the story on this one, but I looked it up and it goes for a little bit of money. So this is a masterpiece theater. Looks like it's a drama from 1991. It is 198 minutes. It is a 2-disc set. It is called The Real Charlotte. Not really my bag, but I'll definitely put it up and see if anybody wants to buy it. Let's see the synopsis here. Francie Fitzpatrick is young, beautiful, and she's about to become the pawn of a vicious game of deceit, betrayal, and greed. The orphan teenager arrives in Ireland to live with her cousin, Charlotte. To the townspeople, sombre, middle-aged Charlotte is the epitome of everything sensible. However, her plain exterior masks a sly woman hungry for money and prestige. To her, the flirtatious Francie is just the thing to tempt the wealthy gentlemen of the county and gain the social climbing Charlotte a foothold in their privileged world. Just what we need, more white privilege. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, it is going to be up on my site if you guys want to buy it or not, but let me know. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to start with Decluttr. I just opened that package, it arrived today. I got 2 titles here. I believe they're both out of print now, but I know one of them's out of print. The other one I'm not totally sure about, but I'll start with this. This is a Scream Factory release. The film is from 1972. The case is a little messed up, but I can switch it out, no big deal. It is called Super Beast. It's kind of an island of lost souls in reverse crossed with the most dangerous game. That's what it's being compared to anyway. Dr. Alex Parade travels to the Philippines when she hears some people have been attacked by a humanoid creature. Once there, she finds that these beasts are the product of Dr. Bill Fleming. Fleming is trying to cure criminals by genetically engineering their brains. These experiments are creating half men, half beasts. The beasts are set loose and hunted by the doctor's evil benefactor. So definitely can't wait to check this one out. Kind of looks like, I don't know, what does he look like? He's pretty creepy, isn't he? Okay, and the last title from Decluttr that I got is definitely out of print. I could have bought this a while ago. I found it at an FYE used for like, I don't know, $17. I ended up paying a little bit more for this time around, but hey, it is what it is. I already have one of these titles, but the other one is out of print on Blu-ray. So I definitely wanted to add it to my collection. It is the Dr. Giggles Otis double feature. I know Dr. Giggles has a standalone release on Blu-ray, but it is, I believe it's a German import, and it goes for a little bit of money, so I wanted to pick this up. Now, I don't think there's any special features on here, though, unfortunately, but that's okay. Hopefully someday someone will release it with a boatload of special features, but I will take this for now. I have seen Dr. Giggles. I have not seen Otis, but I do carry the Blu-ray by itself. So, I know Daniel Stern is in it with Kevin Pollak, and good old Dr. Giggles with Larry Drake. Rest in peace. Okay, the one title I picked up from AV Geeks. I had never bought from them before. I never knew about them until I think it was Bleeding Skull put it up on their Instagram account about one of there's 3 short films on this compilation here that really intrigued me. And it's definitely not for everybody, but this is a burn-on-demand disc, by the way. The title is called Temptations of a Christian Teenager. Basically, these 3 titles in here: Morality of Youth from 1980, Face Value, which is the one that intrigued me, is from 1981, and Rock, It's Your Decision from 1982. These are classic 16mm films that show just how hard it is to be a Christian teenagers in these tempting times, what with all the sex, drugs, peer pressure, and rock and roll. These films come straight from school archives that have been abandoned as obsolete. It may have faded colors, bad splices, missing titles, scratches, or dumb narration, just like you remember. Well, I never grew up with it, but I'm sure some of my viewers have. You can tell it's an on-demand disc because it's you can tell just by the artwork and by the really plain artwork on the disc, or lack thereof, rather. So I can't wait to check that one out. And if I do enjoy it, there's AV Geeks has a whole list of like titles, interesting titles on their website. So go to avgeeks.com, check it out. Alright, and the last here is the one that I've been holding for a couple days now. It is my FYE April Fool's Day sale. Everything used on there was 41% off for the day. I picked up 4 Blu-rays and 1 DVD. I'll start with the DVD first. It is a 13 film set here, 3 discs from Mill Creek. It is called At Death's Door. Some of these films I already own, but I'm sure one of them in particular on here is probably a better scan from the one that I have. All these movies range in years. You have Carnage from 1983. I don't recognize anybody in that one. Kathy's Curse from 1977. I have the Blu-ray of that from, let's say Severin put that out, I believe. Funeral Home from 1980. I hope the scan on here is better than the one that I have. I have a really bad scan version of that movie. Lurkers from 1988. I really wanted to see that film, and I don't believe it has a Blu-ray release yet. Don't Look in the Basement. I've seen that movie before. That was very bizarre. The Ghost from 1963. I don't know if I've seen that one or not. Barbara Steele is in that one. Legacy of Blood from 1971 featuring John Carradine. The Murder Mansion. I have seen that, but it was a bad scan. Tormented from 1960. The Screaming Skull from 1958. And then, of course, the 2 movies that are on every compilation. House on Haunted Hill from 1959 and The Terror from 1963. And then the last title here is Terror Creatures from the Grave from 1965. There's all your lists there, and synopsises and actors and all that good stuff. We have 3 discs, but they're of course stacked discs. Why they got to do that? All right, and now the Blu-rays. All these, with the exception of one, I have seen. So these were blind buys, but I've been seeing a lot of people's reviews on them, and they enjoy them. So I figured I'll check them out, especially at a used price. So we're going to start with a relatively new film from 2017 from A24, Lionsgate. Colin Farrell, Nicole Kidman. We have The Killing of a Sacred Deer. This is not necessarily a horror film. I guess it's a thriller. I heard it's really, really creepy and crazy, so I can't wait to check that one out. You get one special feature, an impossible conundrum, whatever that means. I guess that's a featurette. Can't wait to check that one out. Next up, we have 2 Criterions, which one was still brand new factory sealed for like $14. Can't beat that, right? And it's one that I've seen a lot of people tell me about that I should check out. It is Shallow Grave from 1994, starring Ewan McGregor, Kerry Fox, Christopher Eccleston. I guess that's how you say his name. Directed by Danny Boyle, which I absolutely love. So can't wait to check this one out. We got another Criterion here from 1963. I think I might have seen the part of this when I was in school, but I'm not sure. It is The Lord of the Flies. What is this? Directed by Peter Brook. I know isn't there like a newer one from like the 90s? I don't remember, but let me comments down below if there is one. I think there is one, but I'm not sure. This one was not brand new factory sealed, but it still had its packet inside, and the disc is mint, so that's good. And the last title here is a Vestron video release, a 4-film set. I can never find it for less than like $35, which is kind of silly for these films, but I enjoyed the first 2. We have Wishmaster Collection here. The first one is definitely the best of the first 2 anyway. Never seen 3 and 4, and I probably won't ever watch those, considering I've heard they're just train wrecks of movies, but to each their own. But yeah, I can't wait to check this one out. You get a boatload of special features on all 4 movies. Number 1 has the most, obviously. Number 1 is probably the best one, in my opinion, like I said. There you go. And that is everything that I have for you today. I am still waiting on, I think, a couple more Decluttr orders. I ordered 1 film from Massacre Video, and Joe and Marie told me about the Blue Underground sale from MVD, so I'm going to take a look at that later tonight and see if I find anything worth picking up. But I don't already own in my collection because I have a lot of Blue Underground already. So anyway, guys, take care. Have a great weekend, and I will see you again soon. Stay safe. Bye.